So for the holidays, I went home to Illinois and I was gone for 1 full week. And in that 1 week, I had quite a lot of pin mail arrive. When we got back home, my boyfriend was like, "Emily, you have a problem." I'll admit, of course, I slightly do. But I will also say that a lot of these packages are international. So it was just kind of coincidence that they all happened to arrive at similar times. But I think I have about 9 things total to share, so we'll jump on into it. And we're gonna start off with the biggest one at the bottom. So in this box is my latest fantasy pin design. The other month I shared a video on my channel of my first fantasy pin design. It was like a hidden Mickey cactus, and so I decided to kind of create a little pin store, Desert Mouse Pin Shop, and my second design arrived while we were gone. So there are quite a lot of pins inside here. The lighting isn't the best, so I'll also show close-ups of these, but this is my Recuérdame pin design. So this is obviously inspired by Coco with the song Recuérdame, and I designed them to be in the style of papel picado. So in the full intro of Coco, they use papel picado to kind of tell the intro origin story. And so I thought that would be a great base design. These, of course, aren't a real papel picado because there are some floating pieces, but because it's a small pin design, it looked too busy to make it fully realistic. But I made them in a blue color and in a red, and they're a really nice size. I have a heart at the top, then 2 sets of music notes, then the text Recuérdame, the 2 crossed guitars, and then just some little embellishment designs. So I'll have both of these in blue and red on my Etsy pin shop, which is desertmousepinshop.etsy.com. It's also related to these pins, and I made these neat backer cards for these pins. So I, again, just used business cards, but I went with a little bit of a nicer quality and rounded corners too. So I really like how these turned out, and I'm excited for my next pin design. Okay, so I'm just gonna take mailers out of the stack as I have them, and this one has addresses on both sides, so I'll just kind of hold it out of frame. But this is a pin that I won on eBay from Hong Kong, and it's actually a pretty hard to find Zootopia pin. So inside, the seller was nice enough to include a Hong Kong Disneyland Times guide. I always love when sellers include little brochures from the home parks. I purchased this pin from Best Pin Store on eBay, which I purchased from before. And they are a safe place to get Hong Kong pins from. And then it's a small pin inside here, but it is really cute. So this pin is the Nick Wilde Banana Tsum Tsum Hidden Mickey pin from Hong Kong Disneyland. This wasn't like a regular hidden Mickey pin that you can trade for in the parks. This was, I believe, a game prize pin. So I think you have to play a game and win it to get this pin. They came out with this one and a Judy. And correct me if I'm wrong, but I think these ended up being pretty rare because you actually had to win the game to get them. It wasn't just like participate and then get it as a consolation. But this one came up on eBay and I won it in an auction for super cheap. So that was very exciting. But now I'll have to see if I can track down the matching Judy. So this pin mail is also coming from Hong Kong, and it also has addresses on both sides. So I'll carefully keep that out of frame. But this was a pin pickup purchase that I made from Pin Trade Tracy on Instagram, and it's also for Zootopia pins. So she was nice enough to include a Hong Kong Disneyland guide map inside. It's so cute. It's like a little Christmassy chip on the front. And then on the inside is a little something that goes with the pin that I got. So there's a matching Judy in here. So this is also a Hong Kong Disneyland game prize pin. Again, with this, I don't know if these are just you get a pin for playing or you have to win something to get them, but it's the newest series of rabbit pins that they had, and they came out with a Judy Hopps in the series, and then you can also get a matching postcard to go with it. So this one also counts as a little hidden Mickey pin, and I really love the postcard bonus. Next up, I have some pin mail that is coming from Japan. So sometimes I just like to peruse pins on eBay, and then I'll often like to try and find interesting pins from the other Disney parks. And this seller was really neat because they included the pins in an official Tokyo Disney Resort bag. But the pins aren't new from Tokyo Disney Resort. They're just kind of random ones that I found by searching. And I got 3 pins total. The first thing that I got was this super cute Halloween Minnie and Mickey matching pin set. These are in the style that you see for a lot of Tokyo pins, very similar to the style that they have the characters in for their game prize pins. I don't remember what year this was released at the Tokyo Disney Resort, but it may have been a 2016 pin set. But these are super shiny, pretty pins, and I guess I'll just have to wait a while to display them with my Halloween collection. And then the next thing that I got was this super tiny but really cute donut Mickey dangle pin. So the main pin part is actually this little heart at top, and then the dangle element is this little Mickey head shaped donut. It's got some gems on it that kind of look like sprinkles, and although this is a pin, it does also almost look like a cell phone charm. But I had never seen this pin before, and I thought obviously it would be great with my sweets and snacks collection. The next piece of pin mail that I got was a pin pickup from the Disney Studio Store Hollywood. So there was recently a flip at DSSH, and there was a PTD I was really interested in. Thankfully, all of the pins in the flip were higher edition sizes, and this isn't per se a super popular character, but I knew it would be great for my little Rescuers collection. And so inside of here is a little Evinrude Pin Trader delight. Evinrude is so cute, and he has just a massive cherry. It's almost bigger than he is. So this is really neat because they also kind of recently came out with an Orville PTD. So my Orville and this Evinrude will go great together. Next up is a trade that I did right before I left on vacation. This was a trade I made with Beth Lung. She also has a YouTube channel, and she does a lot of fun Disney and also pin related videos. So I will link to her channel in the description. And it looks like Beth included some neat extras in here. Beth had a mystery pin that I was interested in, so it was great to work out a trade for that. But she included some super cute sticker extras. These all look like they're from Hong Kong Disneyland. And then there's also a Hong Kong Disneyland Times guide, and this looks like the celebratory Mickey's 90th birthday one. So Beth wrote a really nice note. It says, "Hi Emily, thank you so much for trading, and I'm glad I could get you a mini to join your Mickey. Thanks for being an awesome part of this community and always making fun pin content. Maybe one day we'll get to meet and can film something fun together. Happy trading, Beth." So there are 2 pins inside here, but I only traded for this one pin, and I think this may actually be a pin that Beth made. I'll carefully take off the really cute Disney washi tape. Ooh, and inside this is so pretty. So this is a pin by the Park Hop Princess, which is one of Beth's Instagram account, and it's this really adorable fantasy pin where it's the state of California, and then right around where Anaheim and Los Angeles is a cutout in the shape of a Mickey head. It's also filled with really pretty sparkly white glitter. Super, super adorable pin, and thank you so much, Beth, for including that. And then this here is the pin that I traded for. So this is the Minnie Mouse icon pin. That was part of the mystery set that I'd opened in 12 Days of Pinsmas. And in that set, I didn't get any that I wanted, but Beth had opened up one of those too, and she did get a mini. So now I have this super cute mini pin to match the Mickey that I also traded for. Alrighty, next up in here is a fantasy pin purchase that I made. This was a pre-sale purchase that I made from Popline Pins. And this one is a really cool Yzma pin. So inside, it's actually a full, awesome, cool goodie bag. There's even some candy treats inside, and I definitely appreciate that they're all non-chocolates, since chocolate in the mail can definitely get a little bit melty. And it even looks like there's a sticker extra inside. So let me just first show this really cute sticker that was included. So this one features Moana and cotton candy. This maker does a whole bunch of characters holding other character-inspired cotton candy. This one's super pretty. We'll definitely have these snacks. And then this here is the Yzma pin. I have to take it out of the plastic because this is one of the most glittery and shiny pins I've ever seen. Like, the glitter in the background is absolutely insane. I don't know if I've ever seen a pin that had this much nice glitter in it. This is just beyond gorgeous. I love that it has Yzma on it, and then she's holding a Cusco-inspired cotton candy. This is just like pure glitter, and I love it. Alrighty, next in here are some pins from France that I purchased on eBay. So I had gotten 3 different pins here, and I got them because the seller had them at really great prices. I think they had to be like right around what actual park retail was. So this first pin that I got here is a little bit late for the season, but I still thought it was just too adorable. It's this Minnie and Mickey Christmas pin. Mickey is holding up some mistletoe, and then Minnie's run over, giving him a big smooch. This pin is just so adorable. It does have some really nice glitter accents too. When I saw this, I knew that this would just be a perfect Christmas pin to have. And then the other 2 pins I got are Moana pins, or over there it's Vaiana. I think that's how you pronounce it. I don't really collect Moana pins, but I am finding that I do have some Moana pins, kind of half authentic, half fantasy. Just about all the authentic ones are from Disneyland Paris. And so this first pin that I have here, let me see if I can kind of get it right, is this Hey Hey and Pua pin. I I kind of been eyeing this for a while, but just hadn't really gone for it. But since I found these other pins and this was a great price, I thought this was a great opportunity. I love these two characters. Hey Hey is definitely among the great animal sidekicks, so that'll be a great one to have. And then I also got this baby Moana pin. This is part of the Animator series. They have a lot of merchandise just in the Disney store that's part of the Animator style. And so in Paris, they came out with pin versions. I just thought that this one was absolutely adorable and definitely a unique Moana design. So I have one last mailer to share, and this one actually seems like there's a number of things in this. And this was very kindly a gift from Coral of Coral Joy Travel. Hopefully you've heard of her channel, but I'll of course link it in the description. So Coral had seen in my ugly Christmas sweater video that I really wanted a Mickey Mouse, but I didn't get a Mickey Mouse. But Coral actually had some extra Mickeys, so she said that she would kindly just send one to me. So a huge, huge thank you to Coral. But like I said, there's a little bit more than just a pin in here. So there's this really adorable postcard with Pooh and Tigger on it. Looks like the postcard is actually from Disneyland, and it says, "Happy holidays, Emily. I hope this Mickey sweater brings you extra joy as we end 2018. All my best to you, Coral." So there is the pin here, which I'll open, but first, Coral also included this super cute notepad set. This is so adorable. I love these designs. There's some popcorn, an ear headband, an autographed notebook, and an I Live in Fantasyland. I don't think I've seen these before, but they are so cute. And then let's open up the pin here. And then here's the Mickey Ugly Christmas Sweater pin. It looks like Coral also put it on a backer card from the Mickey exhibition, so it actually goes super well with this. But I love this Mickey sweater so much. It says Happy Holidays on it. It's got some little snowflakes on the arms. And I'm so, so happy to put this with my holiday pins. And again, thank you so much, Coral. So that there was all the pin mail that I came home to. Like I said, the majority of it were international packages, so I'm not just totally crazy getting tons and tons of pins all the time. It just so happened that where they were coming from, they happened to get here at the same time. But that also makes it super fun because it's definitely really neat to be able to open a whole bunch of pin mail and then enjoy all the new pins. So I hope everyone has had a great holiday season and an awesome start to the new year. But thanks for watching!